All right, what we got here is sections of aluminum rail. Can you give me a length on the? Give me a length on these. This is for live steam. We've
10
got.
foot.
Let me double check again. Okay, they're 10-foot sections, and that's how many?
5 of them.
5, and we have a whole bunch more. But we're gonna work with 5 first. So let's go ahead and throw them up on the scale. Get a feeling of what they weigh in aluminum, because that's what someone's going to ask. Like, okay, so there we have it right there. Let's get in there and look. 13.25 pound, and there's what, 5 pieces. So we do the math. If you were looking at for just scrap value, that's the case. We'd hope not. Okay, let's go grab one piece off of there, and let's get the ruler, and we'll get some measurements of the sizes. I will hold the end, and Evan will say they're drilled for the plate. So we get on here, right? Okay, 1 inch. It's 1 inch high. The rail from the bottom. Get in here from the bottom to the top. You'll see it's 1 inch. Okay, let's go ahead and measure across the bottom. Go ahead and hook that on there, Evan. And we got 5/8, right? Wait, is that it? No, 3/4. That's 3/4. 3/4. And let's just go across the top. The head of it is, let me make sure we get focused right. It looks like it's 3/8 on the head. And let's go ahead and measure this lip. You can just lay it beside there. Looks like it might be. Tell you what, move down to where it's inch. Like put the inch line on the underside. Yeah, that's good. Okay, it looks like 1, 2, 3/16. Looks like to me. Okay, so there you have it. Let me get an end view so you understand what the profile is. Let me get focused. There's the profile. So I got this from a gentleman that we tore up his whole railroad. We're gonna move up to the other area, and I'll show you what's left of this. Okay, this is the pile of rail. Now it's buried in here. Of course, it's a little dirty, but would it really matter if you install this at your house? I mean, it would be outside, so does it really matter? Here's where we used a few. We used a little bit to, don't look at this. This is a piece of iron bar just laying on top. But you'll see there's some sections we built with it as a test. Those are stainless steel screws. We also did I think a unique grooving solution, which I think worked out real well. I don't know if I have any of those to show, but basically I went across lightly this area right here on the tie. The tie's actually, or the rail's level here, flush. Because what I did was I went in the thickness of the bottom of the rail, did a light dado, I guess you'd call that, on the top of each at the right gauge. So you had a whole bunch of ties made up, and then was able to just put the screws in, and you were automatically locked into the gauge. I believe we did 7, and did we do 7.5, or did we go just a little bit wider? People like just a little sloppier. But yeah, there's all the rail. We'll give it a count if anybody's interested. But we knock it down to the exact amount if you need to know. I'm going to throw out a guess. What do you think, Evs? There's probably 50 pieces there. I'm thinking there's 50 pieces, so that would be, and there are times, I think there's 600 feet. I think there's 600 feet, which would be how much? Wow, if there was 600 feet of running track, that would be 120 pieces of rail. I think that's what it was. That number is coming back to me, that it's 600 feet of track. So there it is. Here's an interesting thing we have here. Here's some frogs, some better than others. Let's see if I can show you these. Oops, frogs. That one's really nice. Look at that one. That one's like It's like original something. Yeah, there's a frog. So yeah, we got rail. There's some of the old stuff over there, which hasn't been taken apart. His ties are shot. There was also switches. I mean, you know where the switches went? Oh, they're in there, I think. Yeah, they're right there, switch points. So yeah, they're thrown in there somewhere. There's switches. So, but there's, like I said, there's two different kinds of rail. We'll get into the other one a little bit later. It's a smaller. Do you still have that roller?
Yep.
Yeah, let's go ahead and look at this. Being we're here, measure this. The height. Let me see. Hold on, sorry about that. Wow, it's like a. Oh, that'd be like 13/16. Yeah. Let's go across the bottom. Yeah, I mean to poke you. Okay, what do we got going across the bottom on that one? Oh, this is the one that's 5/8. Okay, yeah, this is 5/8. I think someone told me this is what the original little engines rail was. And there's a pile of that too. That's separate though. We're talking mainly about everything that's here. That's the first thing we're unloading. That's the inch high, 3/4 wide rail. Someone told me it came from Iron Pony years ago. Not sure. So there you go. Any questions? Contact me. There'll be information in the video. Thanks for watching.